EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Halloween matchup. It's the Bengals and the Jets coming up next.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Now Perkins sliding out of the pocket. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To throw is Perkins, rolling to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Perkins. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the 4th quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this 1st quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up 1st and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Dillon again. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And this time he is in. Yes. A.J. Dillon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. On 1st down, Ryan. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Jets, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down. and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but a guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. Now Etienne. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 71 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bryce Perkins, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go.
Oh, what a juke into space. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play there out of the running game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 catches, 54 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch every one thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And Ryan's throw taken in by Ridley here. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Ryan. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. On the handoff, this is Swift. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Swift again. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. DeAndre Swift, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Travis Etienne. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And they'll run here with Etienne. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 183 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Bryce. This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And Antonio Brown yet to get back on his feet. Apparently shaking up that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was dropped.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perkins. This is Jeff Swain, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he's got this down to the 35.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A run, it's Murray. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll roll him out right. He's to the 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Bryce. This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. Sliding out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Perkins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he's got this down to the 35. Throwing on first down. Perkins. Throw left side to his tight end Swain. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, Perkins. He'll get this off to ETN. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the gun on 3rd down, Perkins. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On second down, Dillon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, Perkins. Complete to Bryant. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Rolling to his right. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. Off the play fake. Perkins. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bengals are going to... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at... Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, hugging them, giving them a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr., had the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A big play there on the scramble. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around. Actually,
got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Both Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And quickly they get to the line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they...